Police are still searching for a fourth suspect believed to have been involved in a recent shooting at a liquor store.
Dry weather returns to East Alabama. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. Oxford Police Chief Daniel Phipps says 2 juveniles and one 18-year-old have been taken into custody in connection with a shooting Friday night at the Cheers Liquor and Tobacco Store on Hamrick Drive, less than a mile from City Hall. He identifies the 18-year-old as Zacadens Hawkins of Madison. Hawkins is charged with 2 counts of shooting into an occupied vehicle and is being held on a $30,000 bond. 2 juveniles have also been taken into custody and charged with first-degree assault. Their names are not being released because of their age. 1 additional individual remains at large and is the subject of a pending first-degree assault charge. Phipps says investigators are actively pursuing leads to locate and apprehend that person. According to police reports, officers were called to the liquor store around 10:30 Friday night to investigate a report of gunfire. Police believe the case began with an argument among the 4 young men. When they got to the scene, officers saw that the storefront had been damaged by bullets and 2 vehicles with people in them had also been hit with gunfire. 1 person who was wounded in the shooting was taken to the hospital for treatment and later released. Chief Phipps says it appears the shooting was not gang-related, and he issued a statement Saturday warning out-of-towners not to bring their disputes to Oxford. He says if they come to his city to commit crimes, especially crimes of violence, they'll be identified, arrested, and held accountable. A Calhoun County man with 7 previous felony convictions has now been sentenced to more than 17 years in prison after pleading guilty to methamphetamine trafficking. According to Acting U.S. Attorney Catherine L. Crosby, David Allen Bentley Jr., 50 of Anniston, was sentenced to 210 months in prison by U.S. District Judge Corey L. Mays. Bentley pleaded guilty in January to possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine. According to the plea agreement, officers with the Anniston Police Department attempted to conduct a traffic stop on Bentley in January 2025 for failure to signal. The officers pursued Bentley, which ended with Bentley stopping and getting out of his car at the officer's command. Bentley was arrested for attempting to elude. During a search of the vehicle, officers recovered approximately 145 grams of 100% pure methamphetamine. The Drug Enforcement Administration investigated the case along with the Anniston Police Department. Also in federal court this week, 31-year-old Magnus Clark of Heflin was sentenced to 432 months in prison, followed by a life term of supervised release. Back in January, Clark pleaded guilty to 1 count of transportation of child pornography and 1 count of possession of child pornography. Those convictions will require Clark to register as a sex offender. According to the plea agreement, between November 2023 and June 2024, Clark uploaded child sexual abuse material to Snapchat and Kik social media apps. During a federal search warrant for Clark's residence executed in June of 2024, Clark admitted to federal agents that he had viewed the material and used various file sharing applications to trade videos and images with others. A forensic analysis of Clark's device revealed more than 1,000 videos and 761 images. The FBI's Child Exploitation and Human Trafficking Task Force investigated the case, along with the Alabama Bureau of Investigation and the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. The uniforms and holiday fundraisers may ring a bell, but a local charity is at work year-round to make the community a better place. That story and more when we return.
For 50 years, Waldrop Metal Buildings has proudly delivered American-made metal buildings, barns, and carports across the Southeast. Now we're celebrating by giving back all year long with monthly giveaways as a thank you to our customers. Visit our Facebook page to enter and be part of the celebration. Waldrop Metal Buildings, real, American-made steel.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARE's Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARE's DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
The Salvation Army isn't just about Christmas. While its bell-ringing campaign and distribution of toys are always part of the holiday season, the organization has full-time missions that run throughout the year. This week is International Salvation Army Week, and Sergeant LaShawn McGrew of the Anniston office says the goal is to remind the public about all of the programs that help people in need.
We're here to help our neighbors in need with whatever they need. So here at your local Salvation Army, we year-round give assistance, financial assistance to families in need of rental assistance, staying in their homes, utilities, and just various household needs. We also serve a year-round food pantry where we are providing meals for people to keep food on the tables.
Sergeant McGrew says that first and foremost, the Salvation Army is a church.
But we do have regular church services on Sunday morning, Sunday schools and Bible study. We have a youth ministry, and also we send children to camp every summer, and that we reserve scholarships for many of our community children to come, so that it is at no cost to the low-income families in our community.
As part of our Salvation Army Week coverage, we'll have a story tomorrow about a new initiative called the Army of Hope. The last surviving freedom rider from the infamous bus burning back in 1961 was back in Anniston this weekend to mark the 65th anniversary of the Mother's Day assault. Hank Thomas, who was 19 when he took part in the ride across the South to protest segregation, told a crowd gathered Saturday that it was good to be back in Anniston, and it was especially good that he could visit without any fear. Thomas joined with freedom riders from other buses, as well as descendants of that original group, for a full day of activities. Programs were held at the bus station where they first encountered trouble, as well as the spot on Highway 202 where their bus was stopped and burned by an angry mob. The day concluded with a special gathering at Zen Park to honor the civil rights heroes who drew national attention to Anniston during that ride. Better test preparation can mean better test results, and local students will be getting a chance this weekend to brush up on their Shakespeare as well as some other subjects. More when we return.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Students who want to improve their ACT scores are invited to a special preparation class Saturday morning at Gadsden State Community College. The class will be held from 9 a.m. until noon at Naylor Hall on the Wallace Drive campus. This comprehensive prep session will cover math, science, English, and reading skills. The cost is $99 per student. Class size is limited, so students are advised to register early and reserve their seats. More information, along with the registration forms, are on the Gadsden State website. Jacksonville State University's Recreation Department is now accepting applications for its UREC Summer Camp program. Designed for children ages 5 to 12, the camps offer themed weeks packed with activities that keep campers active, creative, and engaged all summer long. Campers will enjoy swimming, climbing, crafts, movement classes, on-campus field trips, games, and more in a safe and supportive environment that are led by university staff. Whether the child joins for 1 week or spends the whole summer, they'll make new friends, build confidence, learn new skills, and create memories that will last long after the summer ends. Advanced registration is required and spots are limited. Registration closes the Wednesday each week of camp. Additional safety measures are in place for all campers and staff. Registration forms are available on the JSU website. John Holders in the EAN Weather Center with a look at the week ahead.
Mike, the week ahead is going to bring not only a return of dry weather to East Alabama, but the temperatures are going to heat up. By the weekend, it's going to be a lot like summertime. We'll have the complete forecast details next.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Another nice day across East Alabama. Mild temperatures today. No rain at all. The traffic moving up and down Quintard Avenue in Anniston on our EAN weather cam flowing very nicely today with no weather problems whatsoever. Here at the EAN Weather Center, look at these numbers. 78 for the high today, 57 for the low. Really nice weather, about where we should be for this time of year. Coming up tonight, we got mostly cloudy skies. It will be a little bit on the cool side tonight. Very comfortable, 55 tonight with no chance of rain. Coming up tomorrow, a repeat of today, but probably even better because we're going to take clouds really out of the forecast tomorrow. Maybe a few light clouds hanging around at 9 a.m., 65 degrees. Total sunshine by lunchtime on your Tuesday, 74. And tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, how about 80 degrees on the old backyard thermometer again with clear skies and plenty of sunshine. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama, and zeros across the board as far as rainfall goes. We only even got a couple of days with clouds in the forecast. Another very dry pattern coming up, and the temperatures are going to heat up. That's going to be the theme. We will be in the 80s for the next couple of days. We've got a dry front that's going to come through on Wednesday and Wednesday night. Behind that, a little bit of a cool down, not very noticeable, but maybe 75 for the high and lower 50s and upper 40s for lows on Thursday and Friday morning. But it doesn't take long to be right back into the 80s on Friday. And then look at the weather that's coming for the weekend. We're in the middle of May. Temperatures are going to be way above the average. 86 Saturday, 88 on Sunday, 88 on Monday. In that Sunday-Monday time frame, we will be flirting with 90 degrees out there across East Alabama's temperatures are going to be heating up, and we're going to be high and dry for the next week or so. Here is the forecast as far as precipitation goes, looking ahead to the back half of the month of May. And even though we don't have any in our forecast, in about the next week to 2 weeks, we do see a little bit above average. That's the prediction on rainfall. We'll see. We've got a dome of high pressure in place. That's going to have to move. But the climatology folks say get ready for a little bit above average rainfall chances coming as we move into the back half of the month of May. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Tuesday weather at a glance. Mike will be back with more EAN local news after the break.
McClellan Sports and Outdoors, locally owned and operated since 2008. We offer embroidery, sublimation, and screen printing, and we stock a large selection of team equipment. We have a large showroom with tons of gear and shoes to get you and your family ready for your next activity. Adidas, Under Armour, Maui Jim, Evo Shield, Wilson, and more. We are located in the heart of Calhoun County, here to serve our region with all your athletic needs.
Thanks for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news in your area. We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.